Now I would like to talk about the President of the Board of Directors, Janet LaBerge, as the last time I will speak about you as the President of the Board of Directors. It's very sad. Last year, I thanked Janet for what she did for the network. I thanked her for her undying dedication to supporting local businesses, suggesting ways for the network to save money, introducing new ideas for events, locations, and fundraisers, and for being a leader for 2 years when the network needed it the most. This year, I want to thank Janet for what she's done for me. You see, Janet's given me a lot of stuff. As many of you know, Janet's business, Dirty Deeds, does cleanups. She finds homes for many of the unwanted items, and I have been the recipient of some of the things, such as porch furniture, kids' toys, a kitchen table, and more. Janet has given me a lot more, though. Not the material stuff that I just mentioned, although it's been nice. The stuff that Janet has given me includes simple messages, like to laugh, to be kind, to relax a little bit, to understand that many people are fighting a battle, and to stand back and listen, to dance, to have a Corona once in a while, to tell jokes, to tell inappropriate jokes, people laugh more, yeah. To talk about Spanx, to make time for friends, to not sweat the small stuff, to wear your Mel's bracelet and high-five people in the airport if you see someone else wearing one, to drink your Mary Lou's coffee, to support Mary Lou, to work hard, to step up, to be present, to show your friends and family that you care. I recently read through her Pay It Forward messages in the SSWBN newsletters this year. Her messages included, donate your old cell phones to soldiers or victims of domestic violence. Remember to support SSWBN members when you're buying gifts. And even when you brush your cat or dog's hair, clean the brush outside. The birds will use it to line their nests in the spring. Good recycling. Each president of our organization leaves an impression on the SSWBN membership. Your legacy that I will continue, Janet, will include a challenge for each member to pay it forward. Somehow, I believe that your legacy will last a long, long time. Thank you, Janet, for all this stuff. Tell me now, okay.
Like she doesn't want the mic.
Like I don't want the mic. Yeah. When does that ever happen? Oh my goodness. I almost got a foot. I'm a little teared up on that, Katie. This has been one heck of a ride. I got to tell you, folks, this has been the best time of my life. It has been fun. It has been rewarding. It's been a lot of freaking work. But I got to tell a lot of jokes. I got to make a lot of people laugh. I got to meet a lot of friends. I hugged a lot of people I didn't know. It's been great. So this has been a difficult task to come up with what to say at the end here, because this really is Terry's night. And I remembered that. Yeah, I know. Who would figure? This is Terry's night. And yet I wanted it to be my night, too. That's just who I am. So I wanted to be my night, too, because this is the last event that I will be the MC at, unless you're out sick or I give you some kind of cold or something so I can be up here again and tell some more jokes. It's been a 2-year gig. It's normally a 1-year gig. I remember, and I will say a couple of things to start with. I have to thank the network because I remember very clearly being in the board meeting, and they said, who would like to be president? I said, I'll do it.
but I don't want to have to I like wearing muscle shirts and shorts. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to dress up and be as nice as I have to be. So I will just say that one of the things the network has given me is, this is my before shot. If those of you remember this, and I'm so proud of being able to look that up on myself, and I still can do that at 52 years old. But that's the before shot. And this is the after shot. So darn if a network full of women didn't make me start doing facials and pedicures and manicures and spray tan. And I went to my lady this week for my pedicure, and she said, "Oh, yeah." I said, "What? You want me to get a wax?" No. I'm like, "Oh my God!" I said, "No, I've got a laser light person. When I need to go, I'm going to Pat. I know that I'm going to have that taken care of." And I will tell you, I'm very appreciative that every person in this network has been so kind to me in my journey, because I go kicking and screaming. When they rip off my eyebrows, when Ava does that for me, I scream every time. I don't like it at all. And I got to say, you got to be pretty close to people, because Jen knows me pretty well now after spraying me down that day. Same way, if I ever get to be a Brazilian, I'll be with Patty Fundy going, "Oh my God, I'm so ashamed. It's a You get to, you know what I'm talking about. He's laughing. He's like, "Who knew it would be like this? Who knew?" She's like, "Oh my God, I think we're coming to get an award. It's awful." But I have to say, I couldn't complete this journey without giving props to the people that made this possible for me. And the love of my life, Anne Marie, who is here with me tonight. And as Stacy says, every busy woman needs a wife. Needs a wife. Oh my God, I need a wife. Oh my God, I'm so glad I have one. Because, oh my God, if you don't have one, get one. Don't get mine, because I'm telling you, geez, it's a wonderful thing. Because to be president of this network for 2 years has been a wonderful thing for me. It's tough on a family. And I remember Patty Funder said to me she wanted to change the bylaws, and she said, "You know what? Can you talk to Ann and see if she's okay with you doing this for 2 years? Because I know you spent a lot of time with us." And I said, "Okay, I'll talk to her." So she had agreed for 2 years. I think she probably just made a face like, "Get out, yeah, go." She agreed to nag the boys continuously on her own for the most of the time. So I will thank you for doing that, because they are a pain in the butt. And I will say, somebody asked me the other day, "What's going to be the difference between you and Terry Martini?" And I said, "Well, let's see. We're both pay it forward, both wicked kind, we're both pretty funny, we both have kids." Oh, that's right, she likes her kid. Yeah. So that will be the thing for Terry. You'll say, "Oh, she's so nice. She's so nice, but she loves that Brendan. I love Brendan, too, because he goes home at the end of the day. And stick around." So anyhow. So thank you. Thank you, Dan, for being with me for 25 years and supporting me and loving me and being laughing at all my jokes. And my two good buds, Diane and Terry, who are here tonight, representing friends of 25 years. And to keep me sane and keep me laughing at myself. They have helped through this journey, and they're here tonight. So I will say, I was thinking about my parting remarks. What I will say is this. This network, if you can't tell, I love this network. I love everybody. But this network feels like family to me. My family was pretty dysfunctional, so some of it feels kind of familiar. But it feels like family to me. And because it feels like family, it's just, you have ups and downs with your family. And I will tell you, in my journey of 2 years, that first year when I was president, oh my God, it was like I was the best thing since sliced bread. Everyone thought it was great. Everyone loved me. Everything was cool. Everyone thought I was, the next best thing. I could walk on water. It was a wonderful thing. So I just want to give you a representation of what that was really like for me. words suddenly appear every time you are near. Just like me, they long to be close to you. It was a wonderful time. It was a beautiful time. I loved it so much. I run a women's network, and I love women. So it couldn't have been a better fit. And then, people got to know me a little bit better. A few months passed, and they got to know what I really liked. Cause she's a brick house. She's mighty, just letting it all hang out on. She's a brick house. That lady stacked, that's a fact. Ain't got nothing back. Oh, she's a brick house. She's the one, only one, built like an Amazon. She knows everything that a woman needs to get a man. She knows she's built, and she knows how to please. Strong enough to bring the man to his knees, cause she's a brick. Wow. Thank you to the Brick House dancers. You know who you are, and I thank you very much. I thank you for showing up with the girls every week. I dedicate that song to Raquel Mulaney, who couldn't be here today. Our former president, I asked her to come to this and dance because no one wears their girls out more proudly than Raquel. So, time passed on. I said, geez, we had a lot of work to be done here. We got to make some money. Our budget was bad. I said, we're gonna make some money. We're gonna change our office. We're gonna raise some funds. I did a fundraiser. I went to the Caribbean with Elizabeth, and then I got moving on. I guess we're going now. This is what I did next. I got moving. I got grooving. I got making some money. And then more time went by, and just like a family, you know, I started being in the press more often. My friends would say, you're in the paper again this week. You got the Speak for Thyself award. Man, you're moving and grooving, and you were even on the cover of a magazine. Now, granted, it wasn't the Rolling Stones, but I was on the cover of a magazine. So pretty soon, my head started not fitting into the doorway. Don't run. My technical help is bad. So what happened next? They all started saying this to me.
Go, girl.
You walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. Your hat strategically tipped below one eye. Your scarf, it was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself go out. And all the girls dreamed that they'd be your partner. They'd be your partner. Probably think the song is about you. You're so bad. I bet you think the song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? To be here and sing too, but she's in Maine. I said, "You kidding me, right? You planned your vacation around this? I can't believe it." Of course I picked that song out. I did the whole thing. Yeah. So my head got a little big. I tried to swallow it back down like a family. You know, people kind of come and go, and they try to pull you back in. The other thing that I noticed, maybe a couple of months ago, you know, the most exciting thing about this job was getting to know Katie Howard a little better. Because we'd email back and forth. I'd call her with these drunken phone calls on Friday nights. "Hey, I think I got a really good idea for a cruise." She'd say, "Jimmy, you didn't know what Janet just called and said to me." Emails are funny. It's been a wonderful thing to get to know her a little bit better. But what I noticed, a friend of mine pointed out, I think Judy or Kristen said, "You know, did you notice that? I think Katie's going to miss you." I said, "Nah, she'll be good. She loves Terry. It's all going to be good." She said, No. Did you notice how it's like, "Oh, yeah. This is Janet's third to the last breakfast. This is Janet's second luncheon. This is Janet's second to the last breakfast. I don't think this is going to be any more jokes. This is Janet." So she was really starting to miss me. And I have to say, one of the most fun things I've ever had is that kind of moment that happens when I'm just getting ready to take a breath and tell a joke at breakfast. And Katie goes up. What's she going to say? What's she going to say? What's going to happen? So, even though everyone does that. So, I thought that Katie was going to miss me, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen. And then, this is what happened with Katie.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking we could never live without you by our side. But then we spent so many nights remembering all those jokes gone wrong. And we grew strong. And we learned how to get along. And you'll come back to fill your space. You'll just walk in with a corona and a smile on your face. I'll never change the office lock, even though you left your key. Because I know just this second you'll be dropping crap off to me. Oh, don't go. Don't walk out the door. Don't turn around now. You're always welcome evermore. And to the one who taught us how to pay it forward, not so humble. Did you think we'd let you say goodbye? Oh, no, not us. We will survive. Hey, hey.
And this is why Karen runs the deli and Katie runs this network. Because it won't be on America's Got Talent. Who knew that people could survive after you left, Katie? I'll tell you. So, that's kind of been the journey that's happened. It's been a wonderful ride for me. You can go ahead and click it on, because I'll tell you, it's been a wonderful thing. I've loved every minute of it. And I'm sure you all know this song. This is the last one, and I will tell you that everybody knows this song. This is like a family to me. I have loved this gig. I have loved all of you. And I hope that you have loved having me as your president and that you will give the same love to Terry Martine when she comes in. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Everyone, can't you see we're together as we walk on by? And we fly just like birds of a feather. I don't tell no lies. Oh, all of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me stay for a minute. We give it love and our family does. We are family. Hey, now I got all my sisters with me. Yeah. We are family. Get up, everybody, and say, we are family. Yeah. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and say, thank you all very, very much. And sit back down here. Thank you all very much for being who you are. Making my time here so much fun. Holy cow.